public on this oak flat right off the road. Road's right behind me. When it's a northeast wind like we have tonight, the does skirt. Sometimes even behind me, in between me and the road, or it's right in front of me. Last time I was in here, they skirted behind me right at last light, and I couldn't really get a shot. But hopefully there's a buck in here trying to just put some sign down. Or one of these does could be an estrus. But I also think the bucks are bedding over here about 150 yards away in this thicket nobody's getting to because it's so thick. Just had a little spike come through right over there. Happened too fast for me to get the camera on, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something I didn't want to shoot. It went back over here and it pinches down really small, so he can't go but like 60 yards that way before he gets to the road. Maybe he'll work back through. Back at the Jeep now. Another really close night. About 5 minutes before last light, I thought I heard something, so I stood up and just started glassing the thicket with my binoculars and spotted a nice 8-point feeding going up the thicket away from me. I figured I had barely any daylight left. What did I have to lose? I decided just to grunt at him to see if he would come in, because I had seen that spike earlier. Maybe he would think it was a spike, and I grunted. He just stood there for like a minute. I decided to get even more aggressive. I hit the snort wheeze, and he stood there for like another minute, and then either he just didn't like that he didn't hear movement. I mean, I shook a branch or two behind me to make it seem more realistic, but either he didn't like that there was nothing walking around, or he got my wind. And he ended up blowing and just bounding off like 60 yards, and that's the last I heard of him. I sat in the stand for like 15 more minutes just to make sure he was gone. He probably still was standing there waiting for me to leave to come and smell me where I was at, honestly, but I slipped out of there quietly. But now I at least am sure of where he's bedding at. I was thinking he was bedding there anyways, and now I know for a fact. So hopefully I can get in here before he switches his pattern too much and get on him in this bed, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to run over here and check my camera in the dark that's right here, like 60, 70 yards away in this field, right on the edge of this power line. See what's on that, and then figure out a game plan for in the morning. Alright, it's 8 o'clock, November 1st. I think I'm about to get down though and either switch stands or just go scout around and check cameras, because it's just way too windy right now. It's like 20-mile-an-hour gusts. Got my wind blowing the exact opposite of which way I needed to be going. Obviously it could still happen, but tomorrow looks like a better day. Alright, I'm set back up in a low impact spot. I wasn't even gonna set up again, but I was in my yard and I looked over and there was a decent little spike cruising right on the edge of my yard. So I'm up the ridge from where he was cruising on the other side of the thicket, hoping that if a mature buck did the same thing, he would come right here, because he wouldn't be able to be seen from either one of these houses, my house or this other house beside me. So I don't know, we'll see. perfect morning. We're gonna sit in here today and see if we can't catch one of these box screws and through checking for does. Alright, it's Friday, November 3rd. It's about 8:40. I've been covered up in deer all morning. I had like, I think 3 or 4 does and like 4 or 5 bucks come through. Basically all at the same time. All within like 20 yards. They ended up working off on the other side of this ridge. Just had 3 more does work through and go up this ridge over here. So that's 3 does bedded on this ridge. 2 does bedded on this ridge. A buck just chased the does back to where they came from. I couldn't tell exactly how big he was. I was just about to get down to and go get some stuff done. Now I don't want to get down. It was almost 80 degrees today, so it's so loud trying to walk through here. Every step. They're helping me out a little bit because it's so loud. They're being pretty loud too. Of course, I get right to this edge, and I'm gonna have to crawl through right here because it's so thick to get through. I'm almost even considering going higher up on the mountain, but probably not because it's so fucking late. It's already an hour and a half before it gets dark, so I need to get set up. I got down to crawl through this. I found tail hair right here, or I guess they call it the thicket going through here. Scuff mark. It's gotta be a small deer though, because it's very thick.